In order to activate your new Enpak system on your Peterbilt, you're going to need to engage the first switch next to the steering column on the bottom. You'll see the green lights on, but right now the red light's not on. That's because there's an interlock that the system will only come on and get power once the e-brake is pulled. So we'll pull the e-brake out now. You'll see the red light is energized, meaning that the Enpak has power and it's ready to be started. To start up the Enpak, you got to make sure that the e-stop is pulled out on your controller. You're going to make sure that the transmitter is transmitting to the crane, and you can tell when you see the TX and RX flashing like they are. Next, you're going to pull the trigger down here and pull the engine start. You'll notice once you do that, the Enpak power will come on saying system on. Once that's on, you'll go with the trigger and engine start one more time, and it'll start the engine. Start the Enpak, I'm sorry. It'll come up to an idle, and after it's up to the idle, it'll then come up to a higher RPM. You're going to want to let the unit run for, maybe 30 seconds or so, just to let all the engine warm up, maybe a minute if you can. And then after that, you're ready to go. You're already going to have power in one of your two outlets located on the rear of the truck on the driver's side. Those already have power. If you plug something in right now, the RPM is going to come up automatically to make sure that you have power. Also, your Enpak will charge your batteries. You can see this by pressing the display select. You can see right now we got battery voltage of 14.5 volts. Alright, now if you want to use the crane, the controls are the same as they've always been. You're going to pull the trigger and then move the joystick in the direction you want. So right now I'm doing boom up, and depending on how much you move the joystick, it changes the speed of that function. We've also reconnected your down switch so that you can save your cradle, put a new cradle on, because the other one you can turn to the height of the cabin. You can see right now I'm holding the boom down, and the switch has stopped the boom down function as you can set it so that your compressor is on all the time by flicking a switch in the box inside the Enpak, or while you're back here, the Enpak controls underneath the crane. You get the compressor on off, it'll ask, you press it again, and you'll hear some slight change in RPM based on the air load placed on the air compressor. Turn it off, you press the same button, and then press it again. I don't have the Enpak running right now, but just in case you weren't aware, to control your outriggers, you have these controls that are here on the left. You have the different outriggers out, up, and down. Pretty easy. And then all of your lights are also located on this panel here. Once you press them all, you'll see that your work lights are indeed on. To activate the strobes that are on the rear of the truck body, all you have to do is the middle switch on the bottom, turn it up, and if you go around back, you'll see that the strobes are functioning.